Welcome back. I know this is a pretty kind of informal intro, but I wanted to share with you one of the hairstyles that I've been using a lot forever because I mean, if you've been with me from the start with my channel, or if you watched that video where I share how to do this, it was a really old video, but you know that this is something that I've been doing for a really long time. Now, when I uploaded the Ipsy for May video, a lot of people had questions about how to get that hairstyle, that it's kind of straight up until this point and then that wavy or curly hair at the bottom. So I want to share with you not only the technique on how to achieve this look, but also the tools and everything that I used to actually get it, you know, to that point. So in this video I'm going to share with you the before, which is what I have right now, very frizzy hair, and I washed it last night, so, and I left it alone. I didn't do anything. I didn't put it on a bun or anything, so it's frizzy. And yeah, so hopefully you can see from start to finish how to achieve this look. So if you're interested in tips and some of the things that I've learned about this hairstyle, or the easiest way that I found to create this hairstyle, then just keep watching. The tools or the things that we're gonna need to create this hairstyle is any kind of comb, the one that kind of detangles your hair, whatever works for you. Also some kind of oil. This is by Arvazalia, but whatever you have, it will work. It doesn't have to be the best oil, because this flat iron, which is the third tool that we're gonna need, it actually gets rid of all the frizz. So this is more as a shining effect and not to remove the frizz from the hair. Now this is by Irresistible Me. If you've been watching my channel for the probably last 4 or 5 months, you've realized that I have a lot of their tools that I really enjoy. So I've been sharing with you different ways on how to use them. I have one of the curling irons that I love because it actually does it by itself. You don't have to, you know, physically create the curl, but it actually, you know, goes up by itself with just a push of a button. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link that video up here. I also have their hair extensions, the Vixen one that I enjoy and that I share with you how I apply them. I mean, it's just, I'm very impressed with the quality of this tool. So this is the one that I've been using to create this hairstyle. Of course, like most of these flat irons or higher end flat irons, it has the swivel core right here. It's very long. It's 2.5 meters, and you know, it's really far away from me, the plug. So as you can see, it's very, very long. It's the diamond one. It's rubbed off here because that's where I usually grab it from, but it's the diamond one by Irresistible Me. Now I do like this one because it has exactly 1 inch, and that's what I need to create the waves or the curls at the end. If it's thicker, if the plates are thicker, then I don't get the same results. So I love this for straightening my hair, and you're gonna be able to see when I do it in the roots, but then I also love it to create that wave or that curl. You can create so many different hairstyles with this 1 inch flat irons, because if you have short hair, you can do that kind of clamping up and down. I mean, it's, you know, nowadays having a flat iron like this, you can achieve very different looks every single day if you wanted to. So what I did is I put half of my hair up. I don't know if you can see there, but I grabbed it from here. I put it up in a bun, and this is kind of half of my hair. It's just gonna depend on what works best for you. If you want to do it in several different sections, you can do that. If you have less hair and you don't, you know, you don't need to do this step. As far as the flat iron, it's probably gonna heat up even faster because I did it in my Spanish version already. But as you can see, it has those little dots, which are going to be green lights that are going to turn on as soon as you turn it on. It has this longer button here, so you press that and the green light is going to turn on here. So what you do is just go up with the up button right here, and it's going to go 320, 330, 350, 370, 400, 410, 430, 450. Now if you have thin hair, you don't have to put it to 450. You can do it in the lowest setting and you're gonna achieve the same results. What I do this for, it's because I have very thick hair and a lot of hair. So just because of that, I feel like I need the extra heat. Now the hotter that you set this to, the more that it's gonna last your style. And I feel just because of what it's made, this one, the, you know, the actual plates, I don't feel like it burns my hair, so I don't mind putting it to 450 degrees. But if you do have, you know, thinner hair, of course you're not gonna need to put it that high. Now, of course, I'm just sharing with you what it works for me, but if you have thicker hair and if you have a lot of hair like I do, then you probably need it or would want to, so it will last you longer. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna detangle my hair. This is a very important step. It sounds silly, but I used to not do it just because I detangle my hair in the shower, and as you can see, look, it's very, very frizzy. So I usually didn't want to do this step, but since I started using this one, it gets rid of the frizz right away, so I don't care if I get a little bit frizzy. As you can see, I did 3 in my Spanish version, and I mean, you can separate them or you can put them all together. It doesn't matter. I mean, these are 3 of them, so if I go like this, you will be able to see that it's 3 of them. Right there. As you can see, I mean, the first thing that you can notice is that the frizz, it's almost completely gone. Look at this and look at this. I mean, you can tell. Now I'm gonna show you how to do it. So what I do is I get like 1-inch pieces, or piece in this case, and put my other hair away, grab the flat iron and go to the root. Once you go to the root, you go a little bit depending on your on the length of your hair, and then you turn around the flat iron. And I'll give you, I'll do more than one because I have a lot of tips to give you. Number 1, all that vapor that you can see, or all that, can you see it there, is just because of the heat protector that I forgot to mention at the beginning that I put on. But as you can see, this is the kind of result that you get, and it's as easy as that. Now I'm gonna show it again, and I'm gonna try to do it slow so you can see a bit. See, frizzy hair that it doesn't have any shape or form, I grab it from the root and then I turn it inside, and then I go as slow or as fast as I want. If I want to go fast, then I'm gonna get more of a wave. If I go slow, I mean, and if you don't get it the first time, look at that, you just go like that and you'll create that curl. So if you do it slow, it's gonna be more curly. If you do it fast, it's gonna be more of a wave. So let's do it again. Maybe we can finish this entire thing side. And once again, I go to the roots, turn around inside, and I want to create the curl a little bit more up, so that's why I'm doing it slower. And once again, there you have it. Then you turn it like this, and there you go. Now I'm gonna share with you how it starts to look. Since they're all going into the same direction, you just have to kind of separate them. But if you don't want to, of course you can put them together, but I don't like that look. I usually don't care that they get all together until the end. So that's a little bit of how it should start to look like. Let's do it again. And I did this with a voiceover, but then I thought it's better if I do it and give my tips along the way instead of doing it in a voiceover, which I think sometimes you skip a lot. And you go again. Look, in this area I'm gonna be close to my ear, so I want to make sure that it's very smooth so I don't have any baby hairs crazy going around. Now I'm gonna straighten that part. Once again, I'm going inside, and you can do it to the outside as well, but I don't like that look, so that's why then I take the time to separate the curls. And then you twist it, and that's what you get. So if you go and you start the curl before, then it's gonna be more up. If you want to start maybe in this area, it's gonna be just this bottom part with the thing. So it's just gonna depend of whatever you want, but some of them I like to start it from here so I can get more volume, and that's usually what I'm gonna start to do right now. I feel the bottom doesn't matter, but the top I want to start, you know, pretty high up, so I still get that effect at the bottom, but at the same time I get more volume or more body to my hair when I started a little bit more up. So this one, it's kind of shorter. I mean, not shorter, but it's not so much hair. But I still want to share with you how to do it. Same thing. It's just that since we have less hair, I'm going to do it faster. And it's going to be fun because at the same time, you know, you'll have different sizes just because it has less hair. So let me show it to you right there. That's what it looks like. And as you can see, it gives another extra illusion of body or volume in that part right there. Now what I have left is this little part. I grab a little bit more from the top part so I could, you know, not be 30 minutes long of a video. So I got all this done. As you can see right there. So what I'm gonna do is do this top part. It's exactly the same technique. The only thing that you should keep in mind is if you want to do the part in the middle, maybe you should do it right now and part it in the middle. Or if you want to do it on the side, then you do it on the side. But it's going to be pretty much the same technique. So I'm going to kind of speed this up and just show you how I do it. But I'm not going to talk through because it's the same thing.